Hello. Welcome, traders, and welcome to this webinar. This week, are you here to become a profitable Forex trader that is an amazing, successful trader? Or are you just here to see my face, maybe have a laugh, maybe learn something new today? Well, I have some new tips today. I really hope that that should be easy and understandable and fun for you. I can hear myself, and we are ready! Okay, so my name is Evan Bidal. I am a Forex trader and an economist. I do help you as a mentor to you, and I do have a free Telegram group. And if you want to join that Telegram group, you kind of have to need to go to Facebook to Ivan Bidal FX Trader and send me a DM. Or you can go to forex@bidal.no, or you can go to Instagram at IvanFX. So you basically have to contact me outside Facebook or outside YouTube, because that's where we chat. I think YouTube has a chat function. Anyways, I have my soda and I am ready to go. This webinar does not contain any investment advice. This is only for educational purposes. So in this video, everything I'm going to talk about is not to be considered investment advice, and trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results, meaning whatever has happened in the past doesn't need to happen in the future. Sad, but that's how it is with Forex. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, but we will set up what we believe to be the truth, and nothing else but the truth. And yeah, so just let me do one thing. Back to the screen. Then I want to start with gold. First of all, I want to say thank you for joining me here. And if you are here, please type with your phone, with your computer, whatever you have, whatever you're using. Please type in awesome that you're here. That would be amazing. And I know you're here. Then we will have an amazing conversation and talk about stuff that happens. That was just a door being closed. Okay, sorry. Where are we? Now. Gold. Where do we want gold to go? Where are we going? Where should we go? And what is our bias? Like, what is happening? Okay? Alright, I will tell you. Well, we want that to happen. Why do we want that to happen? Because... Why do I want that to happen? Because I don't believe there's any more rate cuts in the American dollar. That's one thing. That's one side of the story. Because what we've been pricing in a euro has been really weak. It's been going down, because we have been pricing in rate cuts. And then when that stops, when the rate cut stops, then trend should go higher. Resume higher. That has not happened. But where are we now? We are in December. What is typically fundamentally for or seasonality? What is typical for December? December is actually take profit month. Did you know that? I hope so. So what happens in a take profit month? Well, I must say, and what we have seen is up and down. So this happens in June. Write it down. It happens in June. It happens in December. And you have to go do your own analysis of why, what, how does it happen, when does it happen, what dates, whatever, and which prices, kind of a thing. That's your... But it happens in June, it happens in December. And when take profit happens, it has to be... It adds stress to the market, and that makes it fearful, which can make it fall even further than it was used to. No, then it can fall further than what it should have done. Like there will be an overreaction. Okay, that's not necessarily what I expect now, but this was the bullish move. That is okay. This is okay, and continue higher. Though it never came to this price of the sell month of December. That is very depressing. And it came so far down. I don't know how far. Is it 78% retracement or something? And it's 78. So it's really not positive at all. It is a very weak uptrend. So my fully extended conversation about gold is that this is what I think would happen. I was very strong about it yesterday. I was like, this is going to happen. But it can also just do this and then maybe break out or break out. But if this area is respected, we can see a continuation of this downtrend. But if it breaks above this price, do I buy it again? Well, I have kind of locked myself into a corner where dollar is going to be strong now. But if this makes a double bottom, I'm not going to be weak of buying it again. But for now, I think for this week, we have a Fed meeting on Thursday. I strongly believe we will... Like, we could actually see just a fast move down, then some consolidation and higher low. My favorite pattern, then going back up again. Because what this is pricing in a rate cut that the Fed has not said it would. There is no for me, there is no indication in the numbers that the Fed should cut interest rates, because the NFP was strong, surprisingly strong. So if if job creation is high, that doesn't mean rate cut. That actually means rate hike, because cutting interest rates, when you cut interest rates, you create demand for buying products and taking up loans. You stimulate the economy to become bigger and greater. But when your employment is at full employment and you're booming, not booming, but when you're doing very well, you don't need to boost it so much anymore. Then you then the flame is by itself. Okay? So this caught me by surprise. And what do I want? I want maybe a double bottom somewhere. Maybe around 12th. That would be awesome. Around 12th, between 12th to 15th. So just make that between between here to here. That's where I want to see some kind of end. And then we may go higher. But also this can continue lower. So just having that in mind. So target for this week is 1442. It could go up to 1487. I'm not going to play that plane this week. I'm going to play down to 1442 as that is my bias, that is my direction. And then if it goes up, then okay, fine. Doesn't matter to me. And then of course we need a pullback. And then we need a strong rejection. And if it comes up here still, 1472 is still a great sell entry with stop loss above here. Yeah, I think that's about 1485. Okay, fine. Fair and square. I think there's nothing else to do about that. Okay. Awesome. Euro USD. Still, this could be considered to be a higher low. I can see that point. But also I see the point of it continuing to respect the monthly sell prices. Here, not so much here, here. So in the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, it has respected it. And in a month where dollar is actually supposed to be strong because of the profit taking, yes, I do believe it's going to go down. And for some crazy reason, they figured out they want to price in a rate cut. I don't know why, but does it have something to do about oil? I don't think so. About the OPEC adding 50,000 barrels of oil per day in production cut. I don't think that has anything to do about it. So yeah, even here, a double bottom somewhere would be awesome. You can also sell it down from, yeah, anywhere, I guess. Latest 1087. But I would be a high. But if it comes back up to 1080, 1070, that would be an awesome entry, and then take it down to 109.76. Good. And then if you are a buyer, I think you should be on the fence with me or sell. And if the sell doesn't happen and the sell just slips through or it goes higher, then okay. But now we are also playing along with the big boys, which I posted yesterday, that they have actually added sell positions on euro. Okay, so there was more sellers than buyers in this market by large institutions. I don't know if that's very interesting for you, but for me that's quite interesting because that doesn't count retail traders, that doesn't count hedging, which is just equal, like buying and selling in the same market, trying to hedge against your own positions, and it's pure position trading. And also among those, I guess some of them are positions traders. Position traders are traders that just holds trades for the purpose of interest rates, or it can also be because of their clients. Their clients are in business in America. They're trading with the euro, and they need to hedge against their humongous flow of money. So they are not risked. They don't. Come on. They're not risky business with the forex market. They have zero loss or zero gains on fluctuations of forex prices. Okay, so that's that. I think that's good. Was that any value, people? Did it give you any value? I think it gave me value just by telling you, because I think this, and don't talk about a lot, the fundamental stuff, the big boy stuff, what they really do, and how can you really figure that out? I'm telling you for free. I think that at least sums up something as a comment or a like. And pound has election this week, so that just makes me, I don't like it at all. I don't want you to trade it, basically. But there was more. What was it? Was there more buyers adding? But it's still a selling market, and it depends who wins. So, and also depends on the pulse this week. So this can move like this movements here. So if you are already able to stand against that with your broker is not, if your account is okay with such a movement, this is 500 pips in 2 days. Yeah, fine, figure it out. But 3 days maybe. But you don't want to stand in front of the train. Things happened in seconds, like it did on Friday. On euro there was slippage. On gold there was slippage. So I don't want to be in this market. I have just said that target for this week is 32.87, but the weekly last week was hit already. That means buyers are out or should get out. So there has a higher potential of it to sell off, but I can't tell you what's going to happen. It is totally up to the market and Brexit. So please stay away, don't lose money, because this is not normal. And if it goes horrifically south, then you didn't lose because it didn't go higher fast. Okay? Did we cover euro? Seems to be covering euro. Have we covered Aussie? This rally is short-lived. Dollar is strong. If there is no trade war agreement, this can't move higher because it has been selling off, as you can see, because of the trade war, and now it's kind of bottomed out. But this is supposed to be actually from August. This should be up here. So I don't know what's really going on, and it's really daunting. Last year, yeah, it was kind of selling off last year as well, but trade war was also last year. But this should be higher. So this is definitely affected by trade war because it's trading with China. So a sell-off either here or here would be to be, let's wait, either to be here, sell off here, or sell off here is to be anticipated with a entry of target of 67,500 and entry kind of where the price is right now of 68.46. And yeah, just wait and see. I'm now I'm a dollar bull now, so that's how it goes. And 50 pip stop loss somewhere up here. That wasn't 50, that was 50. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Awesome. Now you got entries, you got targets, you got stop loss, you got risk, you got fundamental analysis. What else do you want from me? New Zealand has been kicking off, going higher. That's the weekly target. Now that's a monthly target. That's a weekly target. Boom, 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 boom. Can this fall? Yeah, it can. It can. Is it at some kind of support resistance? Well, if you said that resistance, maybe, yeah. Okay, fine, fair enough. But it also kind of looks like it's been turning around, and also this is previous resistance now turning support. It doesn't need to go. It doesn't own you anything. It doesn't need to go, but it could. And dollar going stronger, and no trade war resolution, that could actually make it go down. But in this market, it's not a market I want to sell it from, so I kind of want a double top in some way. And target is 64 to 50, but also target of 66 48 to go higher. And if you didn't catch this train, it left you on the station. There is no way you're going to enter now in this current market. You could buy it. I'm not going to stop you from it with a target of 66.50 and stop loss of 50 pips. Fine. I'm not going to stop you, but I'm strong on dollar, and dollar is normally what's really not driving it, but really push it. If dollar is really strong or really weak, this seems to be really going that direction anyways. And as you can see, it doesn't really it doesn't really range so much. It really goes direction. Well, it could range down here, but now we know it was just turning around, really. So yeah. What else? US oil. That would be fun. US oil is fun because there was a meeting. Well, let's see, people. What is going on here? That is apparently the buy for the month. It didn't come all the way out into the buy price. That is the target for the month, for the week and for the month. And I want oil to go down in December. So that means maybe this is the top. And also, when we have 50,000 barrels of oil cut per day, that is not a lot, and that can easily America and Canada just boot up their production too, and we will be just as far as we were before. So that's kind of also, it came up, but it got rejected, and that's really because I would really believe if this was really a lot, this should be way higher. Okay, so this is the belief. I think it is. This is the belief, and this is the actual news of them actually cutting 500,000 barrels. So yeah, it went higher, and it went because this is the come on, this is the reaction to it believing not having any extra cuts. So I still believe it go down. So my target is 54, 55, 54.90, 55 flat-ish. Yeah, I think that would be nice. If it goes higher, stronger, fine. Doesn't bother me. I don't care. It doesn't kill me or daunt me or anything, but I'm short, so I will find somewhere to make it up top, lower low, lower high, on a lower time frame. How does that look like? This is really rejection. So something like this, and then that would be amazing. Okay, a thumbs up on that one. And then target of 54, and stop loss above previous high, and then if it goes higher, then whatever. Yeah, that would be okay. Stop loss of 60, entry potentially at 58.90, 59, in that area. Yeah, that sounds okay to me. Use the ZAR, same, still the same. And we go down, we go down to 14, 46, 800. Amazing. Really? Amazing. Use the yen. What have you done? Not so much. You have sold off where it should sell. Should have kicked off here, didn't, and it's bearish. Going down here. Now I want to go down to, I want to go over to oil. I've done gold, I've done Aussie, no, dollar. I want to do some yens. Yens have the advantage of it going south this month. It kicks off the monthly sell price. Hasn't come down to the buy price yet. But do I think this is going to be a sell-off? Yes. Is the target 73.60? Yes, it is. And that's it. 50 pip stop loss. Entry, if it comes up to 74,500, that would be amazing. And then take it down. That's my buys. There you go. I have one direction. And if it doesn't happen, then fine. I'm okay with that. I can do that. CAD yen has another version of it. Having a pullback somewhere. I think it's going to go up to 82, just above 82, 82.04 maybe, and then down to 81.06 or 81 flat with a 50 pip stop loss. What is the direction? The direction is it's going lower. That is just a continuation of the sell, or you would say this is a flag or channel, or I don't know what you call it. I say that's a rejection of the monthly sell. That is a rejection of the monthly sell. That is a profit target for buyers, and we're going down. Congratulations with your profits in advance. Euro yen, I'm going to British pound yen soon. There's two British pound pairs this week, and yeah, target of 1950, catching a pullback maybe up to 2036, going down to, what did I say? What did I call it? 1950, 83 pips, okay, and then 50 pip stop loss. Yeah, that would be stretching it. If price ever comes up to 125.50, that's maybe a better sell than 120.40 or 120.36. I mean, sorry. So in that area, between 120.36 and 120.60, sell off and take your profits, run, and congratulate me later on. Does this look bullish to you? Well, to me, it's supposed to be bullish until here. That is the end of the bullishness. And we have been ranging, going a bit lower, failing new highs. Going up here, we have failed. So, yeah. You can also just range. Yens can just range, but I believe more this. So there's some thoughts into my brain over here. One, the sell-off in yens and USD could start now. Okay? Or it can start 1st of January. Or it can start 1st of February. I don't know which month it will be. But if the sell-off starts around those prices and around those times, thank me later. Okay? So I just want to be on the clue train when that happens. Of course, I should have entered up here, but I was too much on USD, and when I see that it's rejecting, of those prices and that confirms my bias, then okay, I'm onto it. But I'm not going to chase it. I'm not going to run for it. I'm not going to be unhappy with it. But this looks like actually like a proper rejection, and I would love to sell pound yen, but just because it's Brexit election this week, I don't know if I would. But this of monthly target, weekly target, making a new low, higher low, and it's just amazing. This I would sell here 10 times out of 10 times if it wasn't for the election. Okay? That's how much I love this pattern with this new low, failed new high, sell, sell. So yeah. And I don't, but I would. And then target is 140.50 with 50 pips stop loss or above previous high. So currently, yeah, okay, 75 today then. So you have to be above previous high and find yourself a spot where you think the price will stop. I don't know where, if you're going to sell it, but something like this maybe. So if you have an entry of 142.85 and 50 pips stop loss, that should put you in a quite good position, actually, I must say, for it to continue to sell. And if that fails, take your account with you home, don't do anything, feel free, put your legs up on the table, eat ice cream, and be happy. Okay, last pair. Do you have any requests of any pairs you want me to do? Okay, so now is the time for you to come through this webinar and say, Ivan, please, 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 please. Okay, this is your time. I will do the last pair now before I am done. And then when I'm done, I'm going to give you another great piece of information. And then we're going to wrap it up and we're going to be prepared for USDs, for yens, for oil, for gold for this week. For New Zealand yen, what do I even see? I see that is the target for the month. That is early entry target for the month. And I'm selling, well, it is actually quite bullish, I must say. That is very bullish, 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 bullish. I also believe it went too fast, too high, too fast, too long, kind of a thing. And is this resistance? Maybe not necessarily the strongest resistance in this area, but it's definitely a place where you feel like there could be something. Okay, so what do we look for then? Well, weekly target was hit, monthly target was hit. Does that mean anything? That means a lot to me as a trader, where buyers are supposed to take profit, where you have a yen that is supposed to get stronger, where we have New Zealand that is supposed to get weaker. Well, we could just continue higher until forever. But if you see here, we had the same run last year, and then it fell like a ton of bricks with tremendous fall. I'm not saying this is going to happen again, but doing your research, what has happened before, can actually save you some coins. Okay? So if you believe that 3rd of December was the high, and then you can also see that it was very strong, and it went higher, and then it just collapsed, basically out of nowhere. But that's a new low, fine. That's a lower high, fine. Came back twice, that is a complete reversal for me. I would sell here, and I would sell here. 10 times out of 10 times. If that's going to happen, I don't know. Was it at resistance? Yeah, I would call it resistance, but it doesn't really give you a clue. Well, you have one here maybe, and maybe, yeah. So again, we have resistance, yes. Could be the end. Could be the sell-off. Okay. I cannot see any other news, no other pairs that have been requested for, that I believe that you're all satisfied, you're all happy, that I am dollar strong, yen strong, gold weak, dollar, yeah. I am also US oil weak and short, and I am also going to tell you there will be a giveaway for the mentorship. So if you're here now and hear about mentorship, please comment below mentorship. Then I know that you have heard and seen it, and there might be a surprise for you, okay? Just because you're here, and if you type down mentorship, I would, yeah, we shall see what happens, but I believe there will be a treat for you. If it will be beneficiary to you, it depends. But I believe that nobody else in this world will get that. And then there will be a giveaway for my mentorship. My mentorship is worth $350 right now in hard cash, and all of my students say it's worth at least $1,000 or more. So the value you get from my mentorship, where I go through with you 3 videos that are already made, and then we have one-on-one conversations up to every single day. I will help you, and I will give you all of my knowledge that I've not taught here. Fundamental analysis, how to do fundamental analysis. I have a private group where I just do those fundamental analysis things. And we have a private group where we talk fundamental analysis. I think it will be a great beneficiary for the mentorship, and soon one person will get the giveaway. Okay? Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. Have an amazing week. I am soon going to Kenya now, so I will be traveling. I can't be trading in the air, unfortunately. Maybe they have internet. But this next weeks are going to be a bit crazier. I would be a little bit more away, but it's December. Volumes are going lower, but still, I will put my positions and leave it alone. That's what you're supposed to do as a trader. So, stay safe. Don't risk money you cannot afford to lose, and be happy.